The muse is the greatest expectation of all artists and aspiring artists. In particular, it has a separate place in the literary world. You often hear a lot of different rebellious phrases, such as "my muse has not arrived," "I can't write without my muse," "I'm waiting for my muse to arrive," etc. Especially if you're a writer or writer candidate, you are in trouble with the muse. Maybe you've never met. So what is this muse? How does the muse arrive? What is a muse? Before explaining the concept of the muse, it is necessary to look at the word inspiration. Inspiration means being inspired by the simplest recipe. It is the formation of creative thoughts or thoughts from anything, on any topic, that will feed productivity. In this sense, the word inspiration seems to be intertwined with the concept of being inspired. A muse is a fairy who is believed to inspire artists. The question that almost immediately comes to mind is the same: does this fairy really exist? What kind of image does it have, if any? Let's get past the image. How do we contact him if he knocks on our door and becomes a guest for us? Does he speak Turkish? A lot of questions are piling up, aren't they? Anyway, let's not drag this out. The belief in the existence of the muse stands out even in ancient times. In Greek mythology, there are many muses with different names. At first it was believed that these fairies, who were just the goddesses of poetry, were also inspired by other cultural and artistic actions and scientific activities over time. For example, Calliope is the fairy who inspires epic poems and epics. Clio inspires historical poems, while Euterpe inspires musicians. If we collect our heads without getting confused by going further into mythology, the muse is a mystical force that is believed to exist in almost all areas of art. Yes, even if it is handheld and not visible to the eye, everyone who is engaged in art and literature knows that there is a talismanic moment that gives a person the motivation to write and produce, offers creative ideas and allows literary or artistic products to appear. This moment, this situation or process is called the arrival of the muse. Indeed, there have been many moments when writers or candidates for writers like us have been blocked, reached a dead end, and words have flowed like socks ripped off all of a sudden. While these moments rarely occur during the act of writing, they can also occur mostly during the functions of daily life, such as going somewhere, walking, listening to music, or taking a shower, eating. The moment when creative and artistic ideas about both fiction, text, and information transfer arrive is the moment when the muse arrives. So what do we do if our muse didn't come while we were writing? What if we don't write as soon as the muse arrives? How do we make sure that our muse stays at our fingertips and with us more at the time of writing? Let's look at some tips together.